What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Funny story, I had just got done filming this video on this crinkle cut griots towel and an imposter, and then all of a sudden this gets dropped off in a box with a little order that I had. This is from Autofiber. I picked it up just because there was a sale going on. It is a gray pack, a 3-pack 16 by 16 short pile twist, and it's an 80-20 blend, 900 GSM glass towel. When I tell you that this is borderline the thickest that I would want to ever have for a towel, it's almost too thick, but it's just thick enough where it's like if it was anything worse and it's not as flexible, it's just almost not as manageable. It's not something that I would feel like I could move around and do the window the way I would want to. This is one of the reasons I picked it up, is because I'm just obsessed with the hunt for the perfect glass towel. Obviously, on the previous video, I was talking about how I really like the crinkle cuts. Everybody that knows me knows I'm obsessed with the Klin microfibers as well. So what I'm going to do real quick is just show you on my back glass what this does. This is the only window that I know that's actually dirty. Let's see if I can get. It's filthy. So the glass is slightly warm as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray this, I'm gonna wipe this on the half, and we're just gonna give it a go. We're gonna do our little box out. Like I said, it's a little bit tough to maneuver. But actually feels really good in the hand. Just for shits and giggles, I want to just do the other side. I have another towel that I could say is comparable, I guess, in a way. This is a Klin, but I believe it's an HD or some sort of version. It's got a softer side here, and then it's got this other side for buffing. So it's got something that this does not. This just has, you know, the same thing. This has a softer and a buffy side here. This one is very difficult to maneuver. I don't use it as much, but it's the only thing that I could think of that would be as close to it as possible. Size-wise, I actually like the Klin a little bit better, but like I said, it's very, look at that. I don't even really need to flip it, but I'm gonna flip it just to give it a final bufferooski here. Listen, obviously Klin microfiber is doing some stuff, but the towel is not the only star here. The Unger does a fantastic job. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough because obviously the glass was dirty. The glass is dirty, but I would say they both do their job. But again, there are limitations to my insanity. This is another Klin microfiber for glass, but it's not the HD. If you look at the HD, it's bigger, it's thicker, it's less pliable. I like a towel like this that I can fold over a million times. This is not that kind of towel. It just doesn't, it's got some heft to it. You know what I mean? This is the type of towel, like when I reach for glass cleaning towels, especially on the inside, I really do like these Klin, and I like my crinkle cuts. And another towel I actually do like is this flip. where it's got the waffle weave and it's got this, because I feel like it does a really good job, and I can get my paw inside of it if I want to get inside the window by the dash or whatever, and it's just easy to maneuver versus other things. But I just want to see something and show you what I like about this towel. Now this is a clean window here. This is just to show you about the thing. I like this because I can grip it a little bit better. The other one doesn't have the ability for me to flip my hand under. These are one of my favorite towels. Now you go right back to the same towel. Again, it's not as easy. It's not as easy, and honestly it does drag more. Maybe that's because it's on the softer side. So let's flip this. Maybe the cleanest window known to mankind. So this definitely slides better, obviously as a final buff, but it just doesn't maneuver as much. Same thing with this one. It's not as maneuverable, but there is a lot more surface area. And what's cool is it's very absorbent when you're wiping. So the odds of streaking are extremely low. I'm just posting because there are options. A lot of us are very much subjective. So you might like a certain color, you might like a certain thickness, you might like a certain texture. So just having the ability to have options is what makes this world an amazing place. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. Do I think these are worth it? I do. If you like towels that are a little bit thicker, a little bit more GSM, and readily available, if you're about to place an order on Autofiber, Autofiber is very well known, very reputable in our industry, in our world here, then scoop them up just to give them a try. For me personally, I just wish they were a little bit less GSM. I know that sounds counterproductive, but I really do like more folding options, and I would rather honestly go through more towels, you know, switching as I need to keep the dry side and to get the streak-free finish, than to have like a super crazy thick towel that's, like I said, not as maneuverable. But that's just my opinion. Everybody can have their own opinion. That's it. As always, I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble, and I'll see you guys on the next one.